Hello, my name is Dr. Errol Elad, and welcome to Roots and Horizons, where we guide you through essential principles of counseling to ensure ethical and compassionate care. Today, we'll explore a vital aspect of our practice, understanding when to break confidentiality in counseling with a particular focus on addiction counseling. This can be one of the most challenging areas of our work, but with clear knowledge and thoughtful application, we can make decisions that protect everyone involved. Confidentiality is the cornerstone of the therapeutic relationship. Without it, clients may feel unsafe sharing their most vulnerable moments. Maintaining confidentiality fosters trust, allows for open communication, and ultimately creates a pathway to healing. However, there are specific instances when breaking confidentiality is not only ethical but also legally required. There are 5 primary circumstances where breaking confidentiality becomes necessary. Let's take a closer look at each of these situations. 1. Threats of harm to self or others. If a client expresses a credible threat of suicide, self-harm, or harming someone else, we have a legal obligation to intervene. This might involve contacting emergency services, alerting the intended victim, or working with the client's family or support system to ensure safety. For example, a client shares during a session that they've been having recurring thoughts about harming themselves and have access to lethal means. In this case, taking immediate action can save a life. 2. Child or elder abuse and neglect. As mandated reporters, we must report any suspected abuse or neglect involving children, elderly individuals, or other vulnerable populations. These reports are made to the appropriate protective services to ensure the safety of the individuals involved. 3. Court orders or legal subpoenas. In rare cases, courts may compel us to share client information. While it's our responsibility to advocate for the client's privacy, compliance with legal requirements is critical. 4. Medical emergencies. Addiction can lead to life-threatening situations, such as overdose or severe withdrawal symptoms. In these moments, sharing critical information with medical professionals can mean the difference between life and death. While these guidelines are clear, the real world is often more complex. As counselors, we must rely not only on ethical principles, but also on our professional judgment and consultation with colleagues or supervisors. Establishing clear boundaries about confidentiality from the outset is essential. Clients should never feel blindsided if confidentiality must be broken. Let me walk you through a sample conversation you can have with a client during an intake session. Our sessions are private and protected, and I want to assure you that what we are going to discuss here stays confidential. However, there are a few situations where I'm legally required to share information. These include situations where someone's life or safety is at risk, cases involving abuse or neglect, or if I'm ordered by a court to provide information. I'll always do my best to inform you if this needs to happen so you're aware of the steps I'm taking. This transparency not only builds trust, but also empowers the client by ensuring they understand the boundaries of confidentiality and their rights. In addiction counseling, confidentiality can intersect with complex ethical dilemmas. Let's explore a few addiction-specific scenarios. Driving under the influence? A client reveals they regularly drive while intoxicated. This poses a direct threat to public safety, which may require intervention or reporting depending on your jurisdiction. Planned overdose or severe withdrawal symptoms. If a client expresses intent to overdose or is experiencing dangerous withdrawal symptoms, you must act swiftly. Contacting emergency services or a family member can prevent a tragedy. Illegal activities. A client confesses involvement in illegal drug trade. While this alone doesn't justify breaking confidentiality, it becomes an ethical concern if the activity endangers lives or the client's safety. These situations highlight the fine line counselors must navigate. Consultation with colleagues, supervisors, or legal advisors is invaluable when faced with ethical dilemmas. Breaking confidentiality is one of the most challenging parts of our work, but it can be handled with care and compassion. Here are a few strategies to keep in mind. 1. Inform the client, when possible, before breaking confidentiality. Explain to the client what steps you're taking, why they're necessary, and who will be involved. 2. Limit disclosure. Share only the information required to address the specific issue. For instance, if reporting suspected abuse, focus only on relevant facts. 3. Document thoroughly. Maintain detailed records of your decision-making process, including consultations, actions taken, and communications with the client or authorities. 4. Follow up. After the situation is resolved, reconnect with the client to provide support. This helps rebuild trust and ensures continuity of care. Thank you for joining us for this important discussion. By understanding the limits of confidentiality and applying these principles with care, we can navigate these challenges while maintaining ethical, effective, and compassionate care. At Roots and Horizons, we believe in the power of counseling to transform lives. Together, let's continue providing safe and supportive spaces for healing. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell button so you'll get updates on new videos and valuable information as soon as we release them. Let's keep learning and growing together.